And it says we are live, and of course, it's Thursday night. That means I'm here, you're beautiful, and it's time for GotBot Goes Live. I, of course, am your host, your most humble of hosts, Dennis Moulton, a.k.a. GotBot. As always, please like, comment, share, of course, subscribe, and while you're at it, light them up, baby. I don't have my bell with me here tonight. Hit the notification bell. It lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. And it helps me out a ton. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, all the groups that I'm either a mod or an admin for. I'm warm, so I'm a little thrown off here, guys. You're going to have to bear with me just a little bit. All my social media links, they're also in the description below. And, of course, if you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring. Or, of course, hit the join button right here on YouTube to become a channel member. And, of course, I'm just getting things set up here a little bit. If you were here a few moments ago and you saw stream start and then end, it was a mistaken start. I was actually on the phone with my father, and I hit the wrong button. I was like, we're going live. I got to get out of here. And I was like, no, you know what? We're going to get rid of that. We're just going to start from scratch. We're going to start fresh. So I'm just going to get things set up here. We have a number of pieces of news notes tonight. We have a bit of an unboxing to do. And I don't think it's going to be a huge show, not like last week. Last week was crazy beans. But it should be a good one, I hope. We'll see here. And now, just bear with me a moment here till we get all set up. Hey, Decepticon John, happy to see you here, buddy. Hey, Tracer. You are. Dragonfly, always happy when you're here, buddy. I hope things are going better for you guys. For those who don't know, Dragonfly had a little issue with the stove recently, but luckily things seem to be improving. I hope they're still going well for you, buddy. Hey, Alex. As I just size this up a little bit. Things can get back to normal for me. Nice, nice. I'm glad to hear it. Brian, as always, I am glad you're here. Hey, Manitoba. Early for you, especially being, I assume, in Manitoba. Not so early here. I mean, it's 7:35 my time. So, and yes, Tessa is passed out right there. So if she wakes up, you never know. She might knock something. So we have some news. We're, of course, going to do trivia tonight, naturally. Some interesting bits of news. We have a kind of a small but interesting unboxing. As a matter of fact, Starscream Wife, one of the things for my unboxing is actually over on my night table. Any chance you could pop that over to me? What else do we have here? Been binge watching Third Rock. I love Third Rock. Oh, it's just this.
Not your maid.
I didn't say you were my maid, but I couldn't do it. I'm kind of trapped back here. I'm going to try to go live after for a bit of an unboxing. Interesting. Hey, Tommy, happy to see you here, buddy. Hey, Blue. John Lithgow. Yeah, that's who I love. Jane Curtin, French Stewart. Yeah, Lane Knight. So many underrated comedic actors in that one. John Lithgow, though, is so good. Like, he's great in a drama. He's great as a bad guy, but he's also so funny. Let's see. Yeah, she's tired and cranky. She is tired. Okay, so let's get into the news, shall we? Yeah, let's get into the news. This shouldn't take too long. First things first, it has been brought to my attention that movie Masterpiece Megatron, apparently, some copies at least, are known to have some real looseness issues where parts actually fall off. That would be unfortunate. That's kind of a high-end, collectible, expensive item. And for it to have pieces fall off seems a little unfortunate. I don't know how widespread it is, but it's a report that's come to me now. So I don't know. I'd be interested to know if it's a one-off type of thing, because it could just be like a bad mold or a bad copy, or it could be somebody lying and just didn't want to return it, or it could be a more widespread issue. I'm not familiar with the mold, but it has been brought to my attention that movie Masterpiece Megatron does have some looseness issues. Hey, Grimlock on. Hey, Lee, happy to see you here too. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I mean, it's Thursday night, and we're heading into Friday. Hey, Crumple Zone. I have the same problem. I have the same problem. So there you go. Grimlock Gun has the same problem. As well. What else was revealed this week? This Disguise Costumes revealed a wheelchair cover that's in the shape of Bumblebee in his car mode, as well as an adaptable costume for Halloween. I don't really know what that means, but I'm sure that those who need it and use it certainly do. And this like trunk decal set that actually looks really cool on. I'm not exactly sure how all the pieces go on, but I did see the promotional images for it, and it looks really cool. So we got that and that. If you like decals, go for it. They're fairly big too. Like they really kind of cover the back end of a vehicle like quite substantially. DNA Design is putting out yet a third upgrade kit for Titan class Scorponok. This one with the intention of making him taller, the same height as Fort Maximus. So instead of being his 19 or 20 inches in height, he's going to be more like 24 inches. Apparently, there's new thigh pieces and new lower leg pieces. Is this worth getting? I think it depends. If you want it to be the same height as Fortress Maximus, and that's really important to you, then yeah, do it. If that that little height difference isn't a big deal to you, then I don't know if you need it. I don't think I'm necessarily in for it, but I understand the argument for it, and they said it was based on customer demand. If that's the case, cool. I do like DNA Design. I think that they do great products. So if you're on the fence about it and you're thinking, hey, I might like that for my Scorponok, I don't see a reason to not get it. I have every confidence that it would be done very well. What else do we have? Apparently here in Canada, Netflix Deluxe Wave 3. That's the wave with Cheetor, with the DCS drone, with the blue, I say mostly blue, deep cover, and Cheetor, and the rusty barricade, basically in it, sparkless barricade, whatever it is, sparkless drone, I don't know. That's been released in Canada, apparently on the west coast of the country. I haven't seen it. I know Danny did and has them all picked up. As well, the Sparkless Seeker and Optimus Primal and Rat Trap packages have been released in Canada, seen in Alberta, again, West Coast. I haven't seen it. Am I confident that Wave 3 will come here in any capacity? No. It's hit or miss. At this point, it's a 50-50 chance. Nothing from Wave 1 ever came here. Wave 2 did. So it's literally a 50-50 chance if we'll see Wave 3. Though I would really like that Sparkless Seeker. I'm not going to lie. I like I said, I would put that one with Red Wing and Hotlink for this weird hodgepodge trio. What else came out here? Because that's not it. Also coming out in Canada was Wave 2 of the Retro Headmasters, apparently, which is weird. I didn't know Wave 1 had released in Canada. I haven't seen them. I doubt we're going to see Wave 2. We haven't been getting any of the retro stuff for a long time. It did not sell well here at all. I don't believe any of our Walmarts are going to buy them, which is a bit of a shame because anybody who missed out on those, I think that those Titans Return molds, especially with the Japanese inspired heads, are totally worth it. They're great. I love my Titans Return ones. I don't think I would go in for these, but for anyone who missed them, totally worth it. So getting rid of that. Let's check in with you guys because I know you guys have been chit-chatting here just a little bit. And I know I've missed some stuff, so let me go up here a bit. Let's see. With movie mags. With the NPM mags. There's only one NPM mags, Blue. Hey, Triple R. Hey, David. We're down here. A lot of people saying hi there. Hey, TBG. I don't like the new kit. It makes his arms stubby. I could see that too, honestly. You get the extra height in the legs, but I could see, I never even thought about that. That's a good point, TVG, that it could now make his arms look too short and throw off the overall proportions. What a good point that I never even thought of. I want an upgrade kit which recreates Scorponok's tail from the Netflix show. Yeah, that'd be a cool kit to have, Alex. I kind of agree with you. I'm buying the First two kits for DNA Scorpion. I don't need them. Grimlock Gone kind of perfected my Scorponok. There's a bit of a set actually that's going to be part of a small giveaway for patrons and channel members that will provide a couple more extra shoulder cannons and the big blaster and a couple other little knickknacks. Hey, Ken. Sparkler Spot. There you go. It's so hard to find. I picked one up. Oh, wow. I like... Is the Sparkler Spot that hard to find? Like, I'm not in for the like rusty looking barricade. Great paint job. It's just I'm not a fan of the mold, personally. But I do need that Seeker. And the only reason I got Hotlink is because I was able to source it through someone. Someone reached out to me and was good enough to help me with it. This is the only reason I got Hotlink. And the only reason that I have Cheetor already, the Netflix Cheetor, is all thanks to Jay Holla. Wave 3, and nailed 2 of them the other day. Bot and drone. I'd like to have 2 DCS drones too. Deep cover was there, but I got Jen Selects instead. Oh, you're killing me here, Manitoba. You're killing me, man. No Wave 3 here on the East Coast in the US. See? So apparently it was in Jersey though. So that's still appearing. I thought it was all sold out already. Apparently not, Ken. Sound Blaster arrived this week. I love Sound Blaster. He's great. Hey, Crimson. Ooh, that jumped down there a bit. I gotta go off. Oh man, how much did I miss? Oh, look, Triple R, I'm with you. The Sparkler Seeker, man. Going to repurpose the Sparkler Seeker into Acid Storm. Why don't you just have Acid Storm? I don't need what? Alex, there is an Acid Storm. I'm just saying, like, you know that there's an Acid Storm, right? I guess do what you want, but hey Jay, happy you're here, buddy. Hey Bergen, is it Bergen or Bergen? I'm not sure how to say the G in your name. Is it Bergen? If it's Bergen, just say yes. If I'm wrong and it's the other one, then tell me. I need one more Headmaster Skull Cruncher. Leave it to Jay. Jay always finds the good stuff, man. I skipped the Rainmakers because I have no interest in those. Okay, well that's fair. That's a reason, I guess, to make this one into Acid Storm. I don't know why you wouldn't have an interest in them. They're a great trio. I love them. That's all I can say is I love them. I ordered 2 Sparkler Seekers. Why 2? And I don't understand. How did you order them? Interesting, Brian. Got all 7 Headmasters. Pretty sweet colors. Yeah, they would have pretty sweet colors. I absolutely agree with you there. I've heard the Sparkler Seeker is getting called. Yeah, he might be TBG. Hey, look at that. Another celebrity in here. Inutabi in here. Kingdom Megs, from what I have seen, some serious problems. People, here's the thing. I done the review of Kingdom Megs, and I love the guy. He scored super high. I think he is tremendous. But according to Dragonfly, and he and I talked about it a little bit, apparently there's a few breakage issues with him. I haven't experienced it. I could believe that there could be, especially around the pelvis and around the lower torso. I could believe it. I haven't experienced anything, and I hope that that's not widespread because it's such it's a mold that shows so much love and care gone into it, and it's a true leader that it'd be a shame if it was marred like that. I haven't noticed any breakage issues. I hope that it's not widespread, but it is something to watch out for. I haven't put Sunstreaker down since I got him yesterday. Oh yeah, you got the MP Sunstreaker, didn't you, Jay? It was the MP, right? Hey Tracer. Yes, MPM, not SS Megs. Right, the MPM. Sunstreaker is awesome. Do you like Sunstreaker? Mm-hmm. Interesting. I learned something new about my wife today. Hey, Slow DK. We still need nacelle. I agree. I would be down for a nacelle. We still need a slipstream too. I don't care about many Transformers, but there are a few that stick out. Sunstreaker's one of them. Fair enough. Sunstreaker was so good, I had to get MP spin out. Fair enough. What? Oh, I didn't even know Deluxe was on. Flux is always on. He's always on. Every time he gets a piece of news or he always gets unboxings. He always has interesting stuff to share. Now it's funny, Alex, to say he feels incomplete without his flamethrower pack. Uh, Mine also came with an add-on kit that one of his hands becomes the flamethrower. So mine does have his flamethrower, which is neat. I would never order Hasbro Pulse because I am boycotting for international collectors. You know what? It's so rough. It is, man. Hey, Razor Matrix. The Ultra Magnus leg upgrade kit makes his arms look too short. I could believe that too. Although, that being said, I do think the kit gives him the height that he needs. It's not the Magnus for me, but that's a fair point. Honestly, that's a very, very, very fair point to make. I gotta go up here. Hey, Paul, why does the Sparkler Seeker have a smirk? I don't know. I wondered that too. They should have just given him the straight face. As we go down here, and if I'm missing some stuff, guys, I apologize. Hey, Masterfire, have I ever told you I always wanted to voice Wheeljack? You have not told me that. Hey, Mike. The paint job of the Sparkler Seeker looks really nice. I wish they left the eyes black or unpainted, though. I could see that. Although I don't plan on him being sparkless, so. Oh, UK Pulse. Oh, okay, I got you. That's up and running now, is Brian? I knew it was being talked about. I didn't know it was up and running yet. Nova Storm and Iron Storm are two similar looking to Sunstorm and Thundercracker. That's fair, I guess. Mine had the pelvis hook band. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. Walmart's allowing you to pre-order Sparkler Seekers and Spoiler Pack, but not the Deluxe Wave 3. Not here. I just before we went on, I actually went to Walmart.ca and I was like, hey, maybe they got some of them there. They don't even have them on the site. They're not even there yet. I've been saying this for ages, but I'd buy a generic Earthrise F-15 Seeker as army builders. Still waiting. I don't like the Earthrise Seeker near, not even half as much as I like the Siege. I know the Siege is a Tetrajet. It's just I don't think the Earthrise one was done particularly well. I don't. It's already outdated to me. I never broke a figure, and I transform my figures all the time. I don't mind you, Jay. You never broke the tab on Cheetor either, so you must have magic or something. Oh yeah, you could have him be a Junkion. The Sparkless one be a Junkion. That's a good idea, Tracer. Um, Yeah, Starscream wife takes him sometimes, and when she is done like looking at him and like she don't want to look at it anymore, sometimes she's saying she'll like throw it down. I'm like, man, don't do that. You're gonna break it. Oh, sorry. I mean, I don't hear the voice crack. My bad. Hey, Nexus Prime. Sound like Michael Jackson there. Nexus Prime will probably be interested in tomorrow's review. Tomorrow's review, by the way, is going to be my story of Nexus Prime because I finally have my version of Nexus Prime done. About as done as I think he's going to get for me, but there's a bit of a story that goes in with it, and a lot of people I want to thank. So tomorrow will be an interesting one heading into the weekend. We need all the welcoming committee. I agree. Honestly. I want 2 Sparkler Seekers. One for, Shattered Glass Acid Storm. Good idea. Every single point of articulation I could think of. Yeah, I could believe that. Still disappointed. Needle knows it. Needle knows will happen, Alex. I don't know when. Needle knows will happen. Guaranteed he's already designed. I have Sparkler Seeker in the spoiler box in order. The spoiler box as in the Megatron with the purple lad. I like the purple lad. Finally have a day off. Hey, look at this. Bumblebee has toys. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen you around, buddy. As we go down here. Hey, Joker. Do you think we will get a buzzworthy Bumblebee reissue of SS Barricade? Maybe. It would make sense. It would make sense in the buzzworthy line. Maybe. I could believe it. Crumple Zone. Maybe. Kmart pre-order. What? Was as Kmart pre-order Canada not available. Oh yeah, I don't think you can order from. I miss Kmart. Kmart was nice too. They put pre-orders for the Sparkler Seekers in the U.S. almost a month ago. Figures. My favorite Marvel Megatron moment is when he crushed Brawl's head with his bare hands. I don't know anything about the comics. Zero. It never spoke to me. As a comics collector, just never spoke to me. Yeah, purple Paleotrex for president. I like that. Hey, input. Hey, listen, man, if you've been animating, it's fine. I get it, buddy. I wonder if Pulse will be what? If Ruckus will be a retool, or I don't know if we ever get a Ruckus. Last Ruckus I knew was the Combiner Wars one. And I think I'm caught up. Really want a purple Marvel Soundwave. He was purple in the Marvel comics. That's weird. That's weird, man. Not gonna lie, that's weird. Okay, so let's go on with our news here again a little bit. So what else do we have? 115 Utopia. They showed off their upgrade to Earthrise Ironhide. It basically gives him new feet, and it kind of makes the back end of his alt mode look like a van. It's okay. It's a fine set. However, that being said, our good friend Lazy Eyebrow did his own version of an upgrade kit basically for that. If you've seen it, I think his is better. Honestly, it's to me it is, but it's also not widely available. The 115 Utopia upgrade kit does require some disassembly and reassembly. It's fine. It looks good, I guess. I don't have a problem with the Ironhide feet. I don't really notice them on the back. A lot of people do. Do what you got to do, man, is all I can say. Transmutate. We saw some more images of Transmutate. I think it was from Tone Zone, if I'm not mistaken, and I think he lives in Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. I've talked to him a few times. Nice guy, but he gets stuff pretty early because Singapore gets stuff pretty early. Some people have said that looks cool. I think it looks better than I thought it was going to, but some people have also said that it looks a little more horrific than they figured it would. I get that. I think it depends on the angle in the picture. I don't know. I'm still in for it, as weird as it is. Tricranius, who is the pulse lad that's coming with all of the blast effects. Lo and behold, it was pointed out to me that Ractonite isn't a Triceratops, he's some other thing. Don't bother telling me what it is. I'm not going to be able to say the word. I can't pronounce it. But the head, somebody said the head on the lad from Pulse actually is different. The dino head actually is different, and it is a Triceratops. Two different dinosaurs with three horns on their head. Who knew? I know I certainly didn't. Tricranius is cool. Again, I can't get him. It's not possible for me to get him, but cool, I guess. What else do we have here? We saw some images, and I thought this was really cool, from 1987 through 1990 from Toy Fair G1 page scans. And we had things like Devastator in there, and we had some of the Action Masters in there. It was great to see Rad again, man. Rad's my boy. Mainframe was in there. Of course, Mainframe is going to be part of the upcoming Titan class arc. So it was cool. It was a cool throwback to my childhood to see those scans. Newage showed off three more Seekers. They had a redeco of their Starscream, this time in toy accurate colors. It looks great. If you know the G1 toy with all of its sticker detail, this Newage one looks like it. As well as a Red Wing that looks very much like Red Wing. I think it's a great looking Red Wing. And then they have Action Master Thundercracker with all of his wild colors of purples and greens and fuchsias and pinks, and then a brown head. The guy's wild. I love it. Newage's Seeker mold has been used a billion times, but it's so good, and it looks good every time the thing's used. What else do we have? Authentics Barricade is out in the US, I guess, if you want that. Flame Toys showed their Shattered Glass Drift packaging. It looks like Flame Toys Fry Kit packaging, and it looks like Red Drift. I guess it's cool. We also saw the packaging for the original Beast Wars Optimus Primal. Such a great throwback. On the back of the package, we see other product images. There's even a bio there for Primal. I love the packaging. I find it weird though that's coming out. Like, are most people going to get the retro Primal or the Kingdom? Some people will get both. And for anyone who's a Beast Wars fan, they might say, man, this is our golden era starting to come back. If you are a Beast Wars fan, support this. Support this. If you want something, more than G1, support Beast Wars. And if Beast Wars does well, maybe they'll try other things that other fans like. But if you're just going to say, no, I'm not getting it because it's Beast Wars or whatever, then they're going to go back to the money, to the cash cow, which is G1. It's as simple as that. It's not about let's do all these things. It's about making money. And if they're not going to make money off it, they ain't going to do it, man. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm going to check in with you guys. Then we're going to talk about the kind of the last piece of news that I have here. Let's go up here, see what you guys got to say a little bit. I'm not even sure where it was I left here. Let's see. The secret ingredient is haggis. That shouldn't be a secret ingredient to nothing. Really want a. Okay, so he said that. Let's go down here a little bit. That's a hardcore pit bull when he's eating cats. My tail, arm, and thigh covers on Beast Wars Megatron are what? Broke. That's crazy. How? How do you break these things? He was purple because of a coloring mistake. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Tessa does have a very strong small prey drive. You should see her going after ducks. We went down the road last week, and there's a house at the end of the road, and on the lawn there had to be, I don't know, I'm gonna say 60 like crows. It was the creepiest thing ever. And Tess was going down. She wanted to run, and I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens. And I let her go, and like as she went, of course, all the crows like took off. She scared them all away, but I was like, this is hilarious. I can only imagine what would have happened if she had gotten one of them.
Feathers everywhere.
Feathers everywhere, man. No Netflix Wave 2 in Canada. It's funny, Bumblebee. We only had Netflix Wave 2 here. Like, the Optimus Prime has been pretty easy to get. The Soundwave has been off and on around. I ordered mine. I haven't seen it personally, but he was off and on around. The deluxes were easy. At first, they were just coming sparse, but then we got like restocks of those, and they were like getting Bumblebee and like Alita ones. They were. It's not now. It's sold out now, but it was easy for a long time. Anybody who wanted one, there was no reason for them to not have one, which is weird because we got zero of a wave one. So go figure. All three of the trigger cons, I'd be okay with that triple R. Bumblebee, you must live in Ontario if you're saying everything is locked down like that. I live in Newfoundland and I'm so thankful for where we are with everything. What? No, Tessa doesn't attack my tiny mustache. That's the weirdest question I think I've ever been asked. Yeah, she is. She's my girl. Tessa's my girl. I want more info from Hasbro on the fossilizer combiner. I don't think you're going to get more info. Here's the three of them. They can go together like this. Enjoy. I think TBG, that's about as much as you're going to get. Just saying. It'd be cool if there was more to it, but I don't believe we're going to get more to it. Somebody got schooled in what? I can't even say that word. Ceratopsians? What? I don't even know what. Alex is the most interesting person on the planet. He's the most interesting man in the world because I don't understand half the words he says. And I have a pretty precocious vocabulary. Does packaging ever really affect whether you buy a certain transformer? For me, no. But you know what? For a lot of people, it really does. There are a lot of people out there who I've seen, and if there's a crinkle, if there's a crease, that's it. To them, it's pretty much ruined. I don't get it. And I know some people who take things out of box, but they save every single box. And that's cool. If you got the space and the room and the interest, cool. Why? I don't know. I don't care I mean, give it to me in a brown paper bag. I don't care about the packaging in the least. I can't even spell it. You should check out Nice Stuff. What? Very underrated. I'll try checking it out. I've never heard of it. Only seen the primes and lots of wave one here. Zero wave one here. Weird, right? I couldn't get a Ratchet other than the Shattered Glass version. Yeah, a lot of people had real draw. They gotta release the Paradramatics again. That's nuts. Just like they gotta do the Coneheads again. Input my state sucks. I don't know though, input. Like you've gotten some stuff from me, buddy. So you can't complain about it that much. Like the G.I. Joe stuff, like the tags have been here for months. I have yet to see any of it. Any of it. And you guys are on like wave 4 and 5. I haven't seen any of it. None of it. Zero. If I wanted to collect G.I. Joe, I couldn't because I haven't seen any of it. Even though I do know people in the city who do have them. Where they're finding them and getting them from, I don't know, because I haven't seen it. Love to see a reissue of the Titan Returns. What? I don't know what that is. Groats? Greats? I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's not fake. It's not fake at all, input, but you know that. I know that. A lot of people like to bury their head in the sand. Yeah, like what Brian said there is dark but true. Um, Grotusk. Oh yeah, he was so good. I got mine from Robot Kingdom. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that a dinosaur? Is that what Ractonite's supposed to be? Is that what they're talking about? I thought it started with the S, so like shows what I know. That fan's project set is a nice set, Alex. Hey, Devlin. Oh, yeah, Alex just said that there's a dinosaur. I'm going to call him a Triceratops anyway. I don't care if it's right. Like, that's how little I care about dinosaurs. Um, we got G.I. Joe here, but more at EB Games than anywhere else. Did you get any of the 3 and 3.75-inch ones, Bumblebee? I don't have any vaccination or anything. I just deal with children all day, so that's not important. Just saying. Uh, okay, so the last piece of news is Abominus. People have asked me, "Are you getting the new Abominus box set?" Why? Why would I get it? We're going to revisit this again, just like we did with the Volcanica set. I said it's a great set. I think it's wonderful. I thought it was wonderful when I done the repaint first 3 years ago. Same with Abominus. No, I'm not getting the new one because I customized this one 2 or 3 years ago, long before Takara ever did it. He has the animation accurate head, just like the new one. The chest on the new one is better than this. Yes, I even done the gray biceps on Ripper Snapper. I didn't do anything with Blot, so admittedly, I think the new one is better. The combiner peg on Sinner Twin, I did as the same color as his body. I did his tail in the purple, like it's supposed to be, or the lavender, actually. The face and hands on Cutthroat here, I did in, I used a butter yellow, which is pretty much what they use. So here's the thing. If you didn't get this guy, I 100% think you should get the Takara one. If you did get this guy, and you didn't customize them, I think 100% you should get the Takara one because it's animation accurate. If you got this guy and you did what I did and you customized them like I did to look animation accurate, I don't see the point in double dipping and paying Takara prices when it's virtually the same thing. Even here, like I colored these panels in. Now I could have filled the whole thing in like Takara has done. I didn't. I actually just done the panels in that same kind of grayish color as the body. I even took the stickers off of the head, and instead of just leaving it white, I actually painted it in, but that's because my chest piece is a bit different. So do I think that the Takara Abominus is wonderful? Yes. Do I think it has the better hands and feet? Yes. Am I going to get it? No. Do I think you should get it if you want animation accuracy? Yes. That's my take on that. Let's check in with you guys, and then we're going to do trivia. And then we're going to do an unboxing, and then we're going to get out of here. We had a long one last week, so a bit shorter this week. I'm happy with. Let's see as we go up here. No, 3.75. Dinosaurs are people too. The only dinosaur I need to know is Raptor. That's the only one I need to know. That's the only color that they got to be is crimson. I want the Ark to be repainted silver to match its Marvel. It's not going to happen, Alex. It's a Titan. There's no way that they're just going to paint it silver and sell it again. I don't. It's too niche. Paint it. You know what? Buy it, and then get some silver spray paint and do it. That's my suggestion. That's how you're going to get your silver arc, Alex. Same family, different genome. Don't care. You guys care about this infinitely more than me. As we go down here. I'm not too sure about the vaccine. Guess what? Get it. Everybody should. That's all I'm going to say on it, and I'm not going to have any more conversation about it. I'm not going to. I mean, I'll never harp on. I don't care. But yeah. What? Foxes, canines. Man, you guys are still on this. Yeah, that makes no sense, Nexus. I'm just going to say that makes zero sense. I wish they included Venom. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't think GotBot is a Macross guy. Nope, never was. I like Robotech was neat, I guess. I was never huge on it. I certainly haven't followed Macross. Nice molds, like nice vehicles and stuff. Like nice mechs, whatever. But it's just There's nothing against it. It's just I don't care. Hey Adam. I just bought a cliff jumper off of eBay. It cost me $30. Okay, good, I guess. Hey Nate. Hey Maximal 10. They're so expensive on eBay. They're impossible to find anywhere else. So frustrating. Sorry that happened to you. I missed whatever Maximal 10's talking about there. I gotta go back up. KO of those. Oh, hand and feet sets. Oh, yeah. I gotcha. So we go down here. Okay. So let's do trivia, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do trivia. Hey, Sawyer. Let's do trivia. Plus, what? Blunter weapons like axes, maces, hammers are more suitable against armored opponents, which literally all Transformers would be. Fair enough. Hope we get Generation Selects Cerebros pre-Fort Max version. It'd be interesting. I guess we could. I mean, they could do it for mainframe, I suppose. I don't know if it'll happen, but it's an interesting thought tracer. As we go down here. I'd also like the arc to be painted purple so I can finally have a weak principle. I don't even know. Again, Alex, like you're saying stuff that I don't have a clue what you're even talking about. Like it's that niche. It's that niche. To do something that niche that few people will know about, you're going to have to do it yourself as a custom. It will not be done for mainline because nobody's going to buy it because nobody's going to know what you're talking about. I hate to say it, and I'm not saying it as a put down. I'm saying it as an inspiration. Customize it. Do it. You want it? Make it happen. That's my advice to you. That's my advice to you, man. Okay, so trivia. Trivia time comes to us from Blue Raccoon this week. Easy one, I think. If you're a Beast Wars fan, it's an easy one. How did Optimus Primal become Optimal Optimus? Was he beaten, destroyed, and then revived? Was he upgraded? Was he did he scan a new form? Or did he take the spark of Optimus Prime? So was he beaten up and rebuilt? That's A. B. Upgraded. C. Scanned a new form. Or D. Took the spark of Optimus Prime. D. Upgrade we have. Took spark Prime. B. Prime spark. I knew this and forgot. Starscream Wife, what are you going to go with? Are you going with the crowd or are you going your own way? What?
Read them again.
Your choices are he got destroyed and then like rebuilt, revived. That's A. B is he got an upgrade. C, he scanned a new form. Or D, he took the spark of Optimus Prime in his body.
I'm gonna go with upgrade. I think B.
Your upgrade was C.
Oh.
You're going with C?
I don't know. I thought you said B.
B was B was upgrade. I'm sorry, you're right. B was upgrade.
What was the last one?
The last one was he took Optimus Prime's spark in his body.
I don't know. I know you told me and I forget.
He has toys. I don't even know what's Rudy saying. Hasbro Toy Exec said make more toys. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is D. He, to save Optimus Prime, took Optimus Prime's spark, the Matrix, even if I'm not mistaken, into his body. It upgraded his body before it went back into Optimus Prime, making him into Optimal Optimus.
D is right.
I guess technically B is right as well. That's our trivia. Let's do our unboxing. Okay, so we got a little bit of an unboxing here. This one's a fun one, I think. We have, first and foremost, I sort of happened upon this. We have my other two Scourges. So I now have Scourge and my two Sweeps. I kind of happened upon one. I heard that they were kind of around, and I happened upon one. I said, okay, so I'll pick him up. And then I knew of one that had been put out, I'm going to say days earlier. And I said, if that one is still there, I will get that one as my third. I went and it was still there days later. I was trying not to pick them up because I know that Scourge has been like fairly hard to get here, and I wanted everybody to have a chance to get them. So when I knew that like a few were kind of around, I was like, okay, here's my chance to get a second. And then the third one, I specifically said the only way I'm getting the third one is if I can get the one that would have been put out 2 or 3 days earlier. That gave plenty of time for people to go pick it up. Nobody did. Their loss, my gain. We also have come in this week a selects box, and this one was deep cover. And I love the way he was packed. We'll talk about that when we do the review of them. It'll be a very quick review coming up. I dig the black car look. I like the kind of little, law enforcement badges on him. What a great pal this guy could be. I know his pal was a Clampdown, but what a great pal this guy's going to be for Prowl. Why not? Also, I like to put his accessories, instead of using the 5mm ports, I use the ports along like the back. I like it. I like the blue and the black. I dig it. I really, really, really dig it. And we have one more thing. I'm just going to check in with you guys before we do that one more thing. Let's just see here what some people have been saying. Well, I don't know. Fair question, Sam. Am I going to do any customization to them? I don't know yet because in the cartoon they didn't have any differentiation. But I do have with my Scourge Fracas. So because I have Fracas with Scourge, that kind of differentiates him because he's the only one with the Target Master. I wonder how the sweep is going. See, here's the thing. I had said I was going to be risky and wait for the sweeps. I've heard two things about the sweeps. One, I've heard that potentially they may only be sold as a 3-pack. I hope not. I've also heard that potentially they may have a beardless face. That's not what the sweeps look like. The sweeps look like Scourge. If the beard and stuff was painted a different color, I'd be cool with it. I don't want a beardless face. You know who a beardless face would match? DevCon. That's who I want. Give me a DevCon. He stayed as OP. What? But he was depowered. I don't even know what you're talking about. They are doing sweeps, yes. I've heard it's going to be a 3-pack. Sweep the leg. I love Cobra Kai. I remember hearing this really interesting idea that Taran and IDW should have become Beast Wars Megatron, turning himself into his own idealized form of what he wants Megatron to be. I don't know enough about Tarn to care. I got to be honest. Yeah, deep cover's pretty great. I like that look on it. But I think we are starting to have slight touch of mold degradation because I got a shoulder that's a little loosey goosey. Not a lot, but a little bit. There's a wiggle there that shouldn't be there. I skipped misfire because the face sculpt wasn't comic book enough. I literally know nothing about the comic books. But if it didn't work for you, then it didn't work. You're not going to get the comic books be done as these characters because most people know the show. That's where the nostalgia lies. They could have released a Titan Master that would have been more reminiscent, I guess. Is that what? Gnash Teeth was one of the protoforms born from within Trypticon. He grows up and becomes IDW versus Next Big Bad. I don't know what a Gnash Teeth is. You guys are talking about a lot of things tonight that I don't have a clue what you're talking about. It's one of them nights. One of them nights where I don't know what you're talking about, man. A lot of people, including me, seem to believe the plastic is lighter than on sides. What? Is lighter than Sideswipe. Did you feel deep cover felt a little cheaper? Well, no, he doesn't have that matte paint on him that Sideswipe has on him, though. It's not that he's cheaper, it's just he doesn't have that matte paint on him. To be fair, I think Sideswipe feels kind of cheap. So I was never that impressed with Sideswipe or Red Alert, to be honest with you. Takara did release a beardless sweep. They did release a beardless sweep. That's why I'm concerned that they're going to do that again. Absolutely. Razor Bear, you're killing me here. Is this where we're going to talk about IDW and Unicrunch roller through? I mean, you can talk about what you like, but I'm not going to indulge it because I don't know anything about it and I don't think it's good. Are you going to get Black Zarek? I don't have him pre-ordered. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know yet. If I miss out, then I miss out. If I feel like it makes logical sense to do so, I will. I'm not jumping for it right now. I'd rather have my sweeps. That's fine. If you'd rather have your sweeps look different, then go with the beardless version. I get it. I totally 100% get the argument for it. It's just I'm a stickler. Everybody knows. I got a shirt that says it. Cartoon is king. I don't care about any of the other stuff. I don't care about toy accuracy. I don't care about comic book accuracy. Cartoon is king. It's what I grew up with. It's what I knew before anything else. It's what I knew right from 6 years old when it first came out. I was like, what is this show? Like, I can remember not knowing. How many of you are this old? A few of you are this old, but how many of you are old enough to not know or know a world without Transformers? I remember a world without Transformers. I remember when they debuted, I was like, what's this? And I can remember thinking, it's not GoBots, because GoBots were already around. And I swear, that's what I thought. And then I watched it, and I was like, this is so much better. Let's talk about animated instead. Yeah. Animate's so good. Let's get season 4. You know what? Let's get a proper season 4 of G1 and a proper season 4 of animated. You want to do good fiction? Do those. Just saying, man. Just saying. As we go down here. By the way, Razor Bear, Sam, thanks for being super chat super fans. I greatly appreciate it, lads. Yeah, they've been around as long as Starscream Wife's been alive. Okay, so the last thing in the unboxing here is I like this guy. He's small, but I like him. This is Dr. Wu's Mozart, or Mohawk, if you will. I like our little Mohawk lad here. He is small, but I feel like he scales great. And the amount of articulation and engineering for something this tiny is excellent. So good. He is definitely like Legends core class. And as excellent as I think the core class is, for the most part, I mean, I'm not in for all of them. I love Vertebrake. I assume the Optimus and whatnot is good. I just don't need them that size. But they're built so well with excellent articulation. Right here, baby. Right here. Goes right in with that. So nice. And the other thing, the last thing, is a kind of a dual set of cassettes. That's right, it's Chatter. It is Dr. Wu's Chatter. We have, of course, Beast Box. We have Squawk Talk, and together they make Squawk Box. They're fun and they're well engineered for something that's small. And when they go together, they're actually really, really solid. And ladies, gentlemen, that is it. That is the unboxing. Let's see what you guys just got to say here. Misfire was a nobody in G1. He was nobody in the G1 cartoon. Still waiting for mine from BBTS. He's so cool. Of course, he works with Soundwave. Awesome. You know what? Awesome. I'm happy to have him. Very niche, but I'm so happy to have him. Anyway, ladies, gents, that's it. We are done here for another Thursday night heading into the weekend. Tomorrow, the review is going to be interesting. I've done it more as a story because we all know like the Combiner Wars molds and stuff. So I've done it more as a story that starts with something awful and builds to our Nexus Prime and kind of a showcase of my current iteration of the 13. It's a bit of a different one. It's a bit of a different video. And I'm going to give some thank yous right now, though I give them there as well. But since we have so many people here, I want to give these thank yous right now. A thank you to Starscream Wife. A thank you to Triple R. A thank you to Maximal 10. A thank you to Sir Toys. And a thank you to, who else was it? Oh man, I don't know. There was somebody else, and the name's eluding me right now. Thank you to all of them because they all had a role, big or small, to play in this story that we're going to see tomorrow. Anyway, that's it, ladies, gents. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. We can get out of here. I, of course, am so very thankful that you dropped by, that you decided to spend some of your Thursday night here with me. I appreciate it so very, very much. I do know how important your time is to you. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course, hit the join button right here on YouTube to become a channel member. You can also hit that subscribe button. Stick around, baby. Have some fun with us. Don't forget that somehow, some way, each and every single solitary day, man, you do make a difference. And I look forward, baby, to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights, right here, right now, at the stop motion premieres, or the old-fashioned way, inside the videos.